So I know you started off with a management company, but they weren't really pushing you the way you kind of wanted it to go, or at the pace you wanted it to go.
Yeah.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but now you're represented by 2GG.
Yeah, 2G Management. You know, swag news. I mean, shout out to Rich, shout out to Apple. Yeah, it's my management right now, and it's like we're family, you know. So it's more than, to me, it's more than business. The business is always important, but it's more than business at this point now, right? So I'm really happy.
So can you share like some developments in your music career, like since you've been with 2G Management?
Those guys have me everywhere, man. Like things were going well before, but it was like now these guys take me to they took me to a different level and pushed me further. So like I've been around people now. You know what I mean? Like I was backstage at the Tiger show. I mean that leads back to them. You know what I mean? I kicked it with French Montana. That leads back to them. Stuff like that. So they're doing a lot for me.
So shout out to Swag News for that then.
Always, every day. That's the family.
So tell me about the album. I know you got some great guest features. Can you let us know some of the names? Can you give us like a Swag exclusive on that, or what's going on with that?
Right now on the album, we're working on some more features, but I got Young Hustle from Dipset. It's the big homie.
Ooh, that's big stuff.
Yep, shout out to Young Hustle from Dipset. Another one is Cool G Rap, which is a vet. You know, shout out to Cool G Rap. He's like my big homie. Like that's like a big brother. You know what I mean? I ask him questions, he guides me. You know, so it's a great relationship there too.
Alright, so I know you've also got 2 videos out. Do you want to tell the readers more about like the names of the songs and the concept of the videos and where you shot it and stuff like that?
Well, right now I have one major video out, which is Yeah. We shot it downtown Toronto. The concept of that, it was different. Like when I heard the song, it was automatic. Like I gotta do a record with this track. And I jumped on it in a different way. Like when you hear most tracks nowadays, it's talking about women. It's in like a way that is like borderline almost disrespect, right? And I wanted to like hop away from that for a minute. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, there are women that you may look at like that, and that's reality. You know what I mean? It's not really disrespect, that's reality. But there's also beautiful women, and there's also women that you love, right? So I want to switch the gears and put it into that lane, right? And that's what I did. Like I just want to show the women respect, and I mean that they are loved.
I can appreciate that as a woman, because like there's so much, you know, that you see out there where it is disrespecting women, or you know, it's showing women in a certain light, and sometimes it's true, like we don't really get to see ourselves in that positive light sometimes. So it's good to kind of have a balance.
Yeah. Even
though like right now there really isn't that balance. So I can respect what you're saying.
Yeah. Thank you.
So also I'd like to really know, like, how do you feel about, because right now like I feel like Toronto is like coming up fast.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of our artists, they're getting represented, or a lot of people are kind of looking into what we have to offer here.
Yeah.
So I mean, now that we have like Raekwon with the label here, like shout out to you know, Ice H2O, JD Aaron Camel, but like what are you bringing that's unique, that represents yourself and that is representing your city?
Versatility. That's one thing. Like I love the music in the city. There's a lot of artists that I like. I mean, a lot of artists I kick it with. Some of them are versatile, but a lot of people, and I realize in the city, have like one style. Like this person does that and that person does this, right? One thing I'm trying to do different is the song Yeah. When I came out with Yeah, that's not a street song. That's not really, you know, a hood record. But I got hood records, right? So I can go back and forth. I can do whatever I want. I got songs that have a little bit more R&B in them, right? So it's just that versatility I'm bringing to the table. I think that's what people like about me, is that you get good records. Like you can pick up a Blockz record, put it in the club, it'll bang in the club, or you can put it on like 106 in Park and can go on the countdown and people will respect and like it. You know, so it's industry, but it's also in the streets, right? So.
All right. So you got like the flavor for everybody, basically.
Yeah. Well, it reflects me because I don't listen to like one type of music. I don't listen to gangster rap and that's it. Like I listen to R&B, I listen to reggae, I listen to soca, I listen to everything, rock, country. I mean, I listen to everything. So whatever I put out is gonna reflect me.
I like that you're saying that because you know you have people and they come out and when you ask them like, what do you listen to? It's all straight like hip hop they're talking about. But then when you go to their house, sometimes there's like a Luther Vandross. You know, there could even be a Kid Rock there. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you're saying I listen to all these things, and you know, especially us being from Toronto, there's so much like we have so much different cultures here, and so much impact, and you're kind of saying like you're a reflection of all of that.
Yeah.
So you know, I think that's live that you're coming out and you're just like saying all this.
Yeah.
I know you've worked with some really well-recognized producers in the past, like Kashmir Royale.
Yeah.
Who's worked with some amazing artists like DMX, Hellrell, J Mills. Is there any producers you want to work with that are from Toronto?
From Toronto? That's a good question. Rich Kid. He's really talented. I really like his work. Who else? Honestly, I can't even remember like names right now, but there's a couple producers. There's a lot of producers actually out of Toronto that are really good. So you know, any producers out there, just holler at me or holler at my management, and we can see what's up and do the business, handle the business, and bang on the record.
So if they want to get at you, I guess they gotta hit up 2G management then, right?
Yep. So hit up on Twitter. You can hit up at Rich Swag, and that's 2Gs. You can hit me up at Big Blockz, BIGBLOCKZ, or Swag Boss, 2Gs as well.
Nice. So you know, Swag News really feels your drive and your passion. You know, we really are behind you in being successful in this industry. Can you tell the readers? I know you just shout out your Twitter, and you shout out your management. If you can just like tell the followers like why should they pay attention to you? Like how can people like hear your music, but also like just a little bit about you that they want, that you want them to know.
You can hop on my Reverb too. www.reverbnation.com/Blockz. I'm on there. That gives you a little more depth about me. I got like the bio on there and pictures and stuff like that. Or you can hit up my YouTube, which is Blockz 007. You know, you're gonna see interviews on there. You're gonna see me with different people. You're gonna see videos. You're gonna see anything that I put out. Pretty much is gonna be on there. So that's the place to hit me up, and you'll learn a lot about me.
I think the viewers, after they see this interview, are gonna want to know a lot more about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot in the works. There's a lot building up. A lot of people are focusing on me now. There's a lot to see. So yeah.
So I can't just leave you like that, because I know like some of the ladies, you put out a song like and I know a lot of ladies probably have a couple questions they want to ask you. So because I'm that lady, I'm gonna have to ask for them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So because we see you got dimples and all that type of stuff going on. So I know the ladies are gonna be feeling that.
Yeah.
So I got like these 5 little hot questions to ask you.
Okay.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, does your lady have to look like the typical like video girl, or does she have to look more like the girl next door? Like, what's your vibe?
You know what? If you would have asked me this 5 years ago, I would have gave you a direct answer. It needs to be this, and this. But as you get older, you learn. I mean, a great lady comes in different forms, right? So it could be anything. It's more based on her personality, the type of woman she is, if she's caring, the way she treats you. So yeah, I'll take them all. It doesn't matter. I'll break them down and Wherever I'm good with, I'm good with.
I know if ladies heard this right now, they'd probably be on their Twitter, like, following you, like, right away. So my next question is, are you an apple cakes man?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm an apple cakes man.
Okay.
For sure.
And where would you go, like, where would you take a girl on the first date?
First date. Probably down by the boardwalk.
Boardwalk?
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
That's some romantic stuff there.
Guys are gonna probably.
Are there any boardwalks in Toronto that we need to know about?
Down by the lake, all the way downtown.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. There's other ones too. There's one out in Ajax. It's nice. But I'm different. You see, a dude might want to take a girl to the movie. You gotta understand something. Now there's something between you and that girl, which is the movie. So you're not gonna get to know that girl how you should. If I take her on the boardwalk, there's nothing there but the scenery. So it's me and her talking the whole time, getting to know each other and all that stuff, right? So I find that a little more intimate, and you get to where you need to go faster. Right?
So you don't be taking them out in this weather.
No.
Because we can't even make it outside to do this interview.
Nah,
right.
It's too cold.
So goodnight kiss or a hug? Like, how do you know which one to give at the end of the night of your date?
I'm a gentleman, so I wait for the lady to decide. So
To decide, or you wait for her to kind of itch her face in?
yeah, if she goes in for the kiss, depending on how the date went, then she might get the kiss. Maybe. That's a maybe.
Have you ever had to reject somebody?
Yeah. Then turn the head in the hug, yeah.
Oh, brutal.
It happens.
It does happen, but that's real. You can't hug up and kiss up everybody, right?
It's true.
And my last question is, do you date swag inked females, or you prefer no tats?
Both. Tattoos can be hella sexy. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if I dated a girl without that.
Like, would you date a girl that put like a tattoo on her forehead?
No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, because you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like I'll like arms, back.
Like, if she just put Blockz like right on her forehead, like, would that be attractive to you?
I'll take a picture of it, but I don't think I'll date her.
But you wouldn't date her.
No.
So ladies, that's not cool. You
Never.
can't put tattoos on your forehead.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Maybe behind the ear. But forehead no.
Those mysterious places.
Yeah. Make sure it's my name too.
Blockz. All right.
Blockz with a Z. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm really happy that we got to get out of the city and have this interview. As you know, Swag News, we wish you the best. You know, we know there's more to come from you, and we're really excited about it. So, again, can you just shout out where people can get a hold of you?
You can hit me up on Twitter at Big Blockz, Blockz with a Z. Where else? ReverbNation.com /Blockz with a Z. Or check me out on my YouTube, Blockz 007. You know? Yeah.
All right, Blockz. Thank you for this interview.
All right, no problem.
Let's go get some hot chocolate.
Shout out to everyone I'm working with: Swag Boss, Rich, everyone, Huey Swag. Who else? Ice Water. Shout out JD Arrow, my big homie. Camel, my big homie. My homie Raj. Everyone, Ray. Everyone over there. You know what I mean, those are my big homies right there. So shout out everyone. Shout out everyone in the city. Anyone doing something, I support you and I respect what you're doing. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you have to do. I mean,
All right, man.
peace out.